Hey everybody, good afternoon. Welcome to our presentation. My name is Mario Delgadillo. I'm from Southern California. My wife and I are diamonds with the company, and we're here this afternoon to just share with you a little bit about our company called Viseo, the products, the liposomal products that we're bringing to market right now, and also talk to you guys about a way that you guys can make some money 100% from your phone, like so many of us have done over the course of the first 2 years with our company. But before we get into the information, let me share my backstory with you guys so we're not perfect strangers. So my wife and I have been in this profession for over 10 years. We're coming up on $2 million in earnings since we've gotten started in the industry. But before that, let me tell you where I came from. Grew up in Whittier, California, born and raised. I was always told, go to school, get your degree, go into corporate, and that's how you make a life for you and your family. So that's what I did. I was a multiple six-figure earner, married to that beautiful woman there, building a family. And about 10 years ago, my world came to a halt. Guys, I got laid off completely out of the blue, and it hit me like a ton of bricks because I was not an entrepreneurial person. I was not somebody who was going to jump on a Zoom webinar in the middle of the day on a Saturday to learn about how to make money. I was not a guy who was going to take a phone call to learn how to make money, because that traditional route, going to college, getting your degree, going into corporate, making good money and climbing that ladder, worked for me. But what I learned that day, guys, was this, that when your circumstances change, so does your perspective. And my circumstances changed like that. I mean, immediately, overnight, I went from a very, very, very good income to being on unemployment. My wife was a stay-at-home mom. And so here I am, 6 months down the road, trying to find a job, not finding any success. And guys, I'm not going to lie, I was getting very anxious, getting worried, borderline even depressed. And that's when a cousin of mine introduced me to the network marketing industry. Yes, one of those things. And listen, guys, at that point in my life, I felt like my back was against the wall. So I was like, look, as long as it's legal, we're helping people, and you can show me how to do it, I'll take a look. And what I loved about the industry was that there was literally no risk, but the upside was massive. The other thing I loved about it was it could be something that I did on a part-time basis from my phone, cracks of my days, evenings, weekends, lunch breaks, what have you. Also, they had a turnkey system. I wasn't going to have to try and figure this thing out on my own. All I had to do was plug in, turn the key, and go. And so fast forward over the last 10 years, my wife and I have had a tremendous amount of success in this industry, so much so that we are now stay-at-home, work-from-home parents for the last 5 years, okay? And I live in Southern California, so to be a self-employed work-from-home family, guys, that says a lot. But with that being said, about 2 years ago, we got started with a company called Viseo. And this afternoon, my goal is to just share with you what I saw initially, which helped my wife and I decide to get started with the company. Also, bring you guys up to speed and teach you something that, about our products and the experiences and the testimonials that we've had over the course of our first 2 years. But also, I'm going to share with you why we're so excited about what's going on right now. Obviously, we know everybody we know is trying to figure out a way to make money, especially make money from home. Guys, our economy is kind of upside down. People are nervous. Businesses are closing. It's just a very difficult time. But not only that, every single person we know is also, maybe for the first time ever, interested in learning about nutrition. Why? There's a pandemic. People are worried. They're nervous. They don't understand what to do. But so what they're doing is they're open. And guys, in fact, 60 million Americans started taking supplements for the very first time in 2020 alone. And we think that number is just going to go crazy. So anyways, guys, listen, I don't know where you're at this afternoon. Like me 10 years ago, I was just worried. I just needed to pay the bills. We got started in the industry. We followed the success of our leaders. We walked into a turnkey system. And let me just share with you really quickly what has happened to my wife and I over the last 10 years, guys. I'm a very visual guy. We have managed to be able to take our family on yearly trips to Hawaii. We actually got featured in a magazine, Success from Home magazine. There we are on one of our annual trips to Hawaii with some of our dear friends and business partners, as well as being able to be a stay-at-home dad has been everything to me, guys. I didn't know this, but usually it's only the moms that go to school with their kids when they have different events. I'm always there with my wife and all the other moms. There I was going on a date with my son. We were actually going on a double date with my wife and my other daughter. We dressed the same there. By the way, was able to pick up my dream car. That's a 7 Series, brand new BMW, guys. And I share that with you to just start to kind of help you to see a vision of what could potentially happen for you and your family. There's my wife and I. We took over 180 people on all expense paid trips this year. This is us coming out of Miami, going into the Bahamas this year, as well as this year we took a bunch of people to Cabo, all expenses paid. Here we are skiing and snowmobiling in Utah on the company, as well as at a private fireworks show at our CEO's house with my daughter. And here we are in Hawaii, just having a good time. So I don't know what abundance looks like for you. Does it mean more time? Does it mean more travel? Does it mean more money? Listen, is it your ability to give more, to serve more? For me, guys, abundance was all about freedom. Right? It's just about being able to feel like I have control over my life. And so with that being said, guys, let's get into the information and talk about what's going on. We've already talked about it. Health and wealth is on everybody's mind. And so with that being said, because of what's going on, everybody's turning back to nutrition, right? And nutrition, guys, is and always has been the answer. It's always been found in nature. But I want to take a couple of minutes and do some educating. First things first, the problem is that our soil is nutrient drained. So our fruits and our veggies, even organic, aren't getting us what we need. So this is why people start to take nutritional supplements. But see, there's an additional problem if you want to start taking supplements. Guys, traditional supplements do not absorb. And it's really because of the way that our body was created. So your GI tract, your stomach, basically tears it apart. Whatever's left goes to your liver, which is like a filter, okay? And then that gets filtered out through your number 1 or your number 2, okay? And so we only get about 8 to 12% of anything that we take into our body into our bloodstream, speaking of supplementation. So guys, this is a problem, right? So in 1965, doctors and scientists came up with a solution to this absorption problem. Now, how did they even figure it out? Well, they were actually trying to give cancer patients chemo, and they realized that the chemo was actually coming out of their body at about 90%. Now, we're not going to get into whether or not chemo is good for your body, because I know there's a lot of people, myself included, that are not chemo fans, okay? But in theory, if you're taking something to help save your life and protect your life, and you're only getting 8 to 10% absorption, guys, that's a problem. So they came up with a solution, a transportation mechanism known as liposomal technology. See, a liposome is a molecule surrounded in fat. So obviously, first thing we know is that a molecule cannot be seen with your naked eye, but around the outside of that molecule, as pictured here, you see it's called lipids, basically fat. What they were doing is they put the nutrients inside of that molecule and they protected it by that fat. Why? Because that molecule, number 1, can survive your stomach. Then it bypasses your liver and goes directly into your bloodstream with up to 100% absorption. Guys, game, set, match. I'm going to ask you a dumb question. Guys, would you agree that it's probably better to take a vitamin C, a zinc, a CBD, a protein, whatever it is, and get it into your body at 90%, as opposed to get it into your toilet at 90%. So when my wife and I learned about liposomal technology, it was like, boom, wait a minute, whoa, it made me even question everything that we had already been taking. And we kind of counted ourselves as someone who really took nutrition seriously. Guys, watch this 1.5, 2 minute video on what liposomal technology is, and I'll be right back.
Food can represent many things to different people, but to your body, food is and then used. As we age, levels of digestive enzymes and hydrochloric acid in the body declines, making it difficult to break down food and absorb the nutrients we require for optimal health. In today's world, supplementation is a must. With food nearly void of the nutrients you need to function at your best, it's important that when you do supplement, that it is in a form that your body can actually absorb. The Viseo brand was born with a vision of delivering solutions. We chose to launch this company first with our premium line of nutritional liposomal-based products called MicroLife. Enter liposomes. Liposomes are double-layered bubbles or spheres comprised of lipids that work wonders when it comes to the advanced delivery and absorption of nutrients. Liposomal protective walls consist of 2 layers of tiny lipids that form a protective sphere around the nutrient. Nutrients encapsulated in liposomes are now delivered in a form that allows them to pass through the harsh environment of the digestive system intact, cross the villus membrane, and enter the bloodstream. From there, the liposome connects to the cell and delivers the nutrient. But the benefit doesn't end there. Because the liposome is made of the same material as the cell wall, it becomes part of the makeup of the cell, refortifying it and allowing for proper regeneration in the future. This is the good news your body has been waiting for. MicroLife is the answer to maximize nutrient delivery and finally deliver the raw materials your body needs to perform at its best.
That's powerful, guys. When my wife and I saw this and learned about this concept for the very first time, it blew me away. But listen, I don't know if there are any skeptical type people out there, but that was me, right? I grew up in LA, and I always tell people, man, I didn't grow up in the worst of areas, but we were a tough type of area, and we were always taught to kind of be skeptical. And so when I heard about liposomal technology for the first time, I didn't go to Google. What I did is I actually called a great friend of mine, one of my best friends actually, Dr. Jesus Guerrero. He's a 30-year clinical pharmacist out of Corona, California. He runs the pharmacy over at Arrowhead, or Corona Regional. I asked him what he knew about liposomes, and he laughed at me. And he said, "What do you know about liposomes?" I said, "Nothing, brother. That's why I'm asking you." He said, "Well, I only used liposomes for the last 30 years. That's what we use for chemo. That's what we use for a lot of pharmaceutical drugs to get them into your body." And I said, "Man, we're getting ready to launch a liposomal product line and spearheading with a liposomal CBD. That's what we were just launching at that time." He said, "You've got a liposomal CBD product, and we have a 20-year global patent on it, by the way." I'm in. That got me excited, guys. And so we got started with the company, guys, and it's just been an absolute blessing. So who are we? We are the solution, okay? I love to say that because right now, especially in our nation, there's so much doom and gloom. There's so many people out there trying to divide us, trying to misinform us. Our job is to just provide education and understanding. What we do is we teach people what they can do to protect their health, strengthen their bodies, and then pay it forward to other people. So that said, here with our company, not only can you guys purchase liposomal immunity products and products that are going to help protect your immune system, but for some of you guys, you can also earn an income, and we've done some pretty ridiculous performance here in the first couple of years because of the power of our products and because of the simplicity of our system. So we'll cover that today as well. But let's talk about the heart of the company. Guys, we've partnered up with a foundation called Hearts and Hands for Humanity. And so what that is, guys, is we've actually helped to put over 100 freshwater wells into the ground in Tanzania, Africa, guys. So not only are we doing good here at home, but we're doing our part around the world to leave a long-lasting impression and mark. But with us, let's start here. In my opinion, Everything rises and falls on leadership. Especially in this industry, a certain amount of your success is out of your hands and it lies in the hands of the people at the top of the company. And so, with that being said, let me introduce you to our founder, Mr. Dallin Larson. I call him the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Why? Because his performance speaks for itself. So, he's been in this profession for over 30 years. Now, in this time, there have been 48,000 network marketing companies born. Guys, 48,000, that's a lot. Now, out of the 48,000, only 13 have made it to $1 billion in revenue. And out of the 13, he's taken 2 of those 13. In fact, it earned him the 2009 Ernst & Young Entrepreneur of the Year Award. Now, what does that even mean? Well, there's 2 other people that have won that award that you might know of. Number 1 is Jeff Bezos from Amazon. The other person is Michael Dell from Dell Computers. So if this gentleman won an award with people like that, obviously he's on a next level. So when I sat with him, I said, Dallin, I know you know how to build a big company, but why are these products different? Why would somebody purchase from us? Why would they keep purchasing from us? And that's when he explained to me, Mario, we have CBD, but we're not a CBD company. We have skincare, but we're not a skincare company. We have nutraceuticals, but we're not a nutrition company. We are an advanced delivery systems company. We specialize in taking high-end nutrients, utilizing that liposome or advanced delivery systems to get them into your body at a very, very high level. So you keep the nutrition in your body. That's why we got started with the company. But the first product that caught our attention was CBD1. So CBD1, first and foremost, from plant to package, everything is done here in the United States. And we do have a 20-year global patent on that liposomal technology. So you will not see another CBD that's put into a liposome and protected by a patent made here in the United States. But what's also really cool about this product is it's THC free. You see, guys, THC is the psychoactive that they take from marijuana that gets you high. It's also what gets you fired. There's a lot of people who want to use CBD for the healing properties, but they can't have any THC in their bloodstream. Guys, we have a third-party guarantee to show proof that we have 0.00 THC in our product. It's organic, compliant, non-GMO, guys, but what does it do? Virtually everything. You see, when we got started, we started sharing CBD with all of our friends and family, guys. We've had people use it with testimonies for cancer treatment, rheumatoid arthritis, fibromyalgia, anxiety, depression, insomnia, eczema. I mean, you name it, guys. Here's one very, very powerful testimonial. And listen up here. It's awesome.
From the bottom of my heart, if this product did not come across my life, I don't know where I would be right now. I would have probably processed my second knee surgery. I was suffering. I was in a lot of pain. Runs in my family. I have severe rheumatoid arthritis in both my knees. I had one knee replacement done last April, and the doctor told me it was a matter of time before I had my other one done. Long story short, Kathy, my girlfriend Kathy, reached out to me one day that probably the worst and most painful day of my life. About 2 months ago, and she introduced me to this amazing product, this CBD oil, the CBD cream, and the Renew is what changed my life.
Powerful testimonial, guys. She goes on to share how she believes that it actually stopped her from having an additional knee surgery. I have multiple videos I can show you guys from testimonials just like that, but it's also really good for pets. And every year around July, I sell a ton of CBD because animals need it to calm down, and especially dogs around 4th of July, they go kind of crazy. So if there's any fur parents on, good for arthritis, anxiety, cancer, seizures, guys, a phenomenal, phenomenal product for pets. But this is what caught my attention. So I don't know if there's any entrepreneurial kind of like business minded people on today, but when I saw that Forbes magazine said that CBD was going to be a $22 billion industry, I kind of got freaked out because I realized that sometimes being early, being at the right place at the right time is better than being good. I'm going to say that again. Sometimes being early and being at the right place at the right time is better than being good. But then I started asking, why is it going to go so big so fast? There's three reasons. Number one, how many of you guys would agree that more people are going plant-based with everything they do? Plant-based diet, plant-based, medications, all this type of stuff. So that's really good. That's why people are focusing on CBD. Number two is people are becoming weary and leery with big pharmaceutical drugs every single day. But number three is the baby boomers, the largest generation in US history by 3 times. Anything that they've ever touched has turned to gold. Why? Because there's just 3 times the amount of them. And when you're in your 60s and 70s and things start hurting, you're going to look for pain, relief. And now you're looking at plant-based, all-natural, liposomal CBD products. And guys, we just got started with the company because of that product, and it was just an unbelievable run. But I soon learned that we had so much more than just CBD. In fact, we just launched 2 products. The first is called Premier. The most simplest way for you guys to understand this is, first of all, guys, I want you to Google the word telomere. Okay, you can see it on there, telomere. Now, a telomere is it helps with anti-aging from the DNA level. So when you have a DNA strand pictured there, at the end of the DNA, you have telomeres. Best example, it's like the little plastic tip at the end of your shoelace. Now, over time, that plastic tip starts to wear off and break. When it does, the shoelace starts to fray, and then it's pretty much done with. Same thing happens with your DNA. So telomeres and Premier helps to strengthen and rebuild that telomere, keeping it strong so your DNA doesn't age. And guys, the testimonials on this product are out of this world, guys. I also want you to Google Dr. William Andrews. He has dedicated his life to the study of telomeres, and actually has a special that he did with Diane Sawyer. He's like 70-something years old, and he runs Ironmans because of this product. Phenomenal product, anti-aging from the inside out. Next product that we launched, guys, which is the one that everybody's going crazy about, is V-Immune. Guys, how many of you know somebody who just might be interested in protecting and strengthening their immune system? So think about that liposome. In that liposome, we're putting vitamins A, C, D, and E. We're putting elderberry. We're putting zinc. We're putting selenium. We're putting aloe vera. We're putting shiitake mushroom. We're putting selenium. We're putting ionic nano silver. All in one product with 100% absorption for $54 a month. Guys, just think about this. Imagine if I was just a computer guy and I said, hey man, I'm going to build a website for you so you can start making money from home. Awesome. Website built. I turned to you. I said, man, so what do you want to sell? And you're like, what is selling in February of 2021? Immunity. That is going crazy. This product is phenomenal. Check out this powerful testimony on V-Immune.
So about Saturday, my husband started not feeling well, kind of tired, fatigue, leg cramping, isn't pretty normal. That's not normal for him when he's working out, and just kind of run down, coughing and sore throat. Monday got worse. Tuesday, bad cough, bad sore throat, horrible fatigue. Took a COVID test. Wednesday, positive. This came in on Wednesday, so I was super excited. Timing could not have been perfect. I'm like, score! Gave him 3 right off the bat. Normal doses, like 2 a day is all you really need. But gave him 3 right off the bat because it was about 5 o'clock in the evening. Yesterday, I gave him 6, 2 in the morning, afternoon, and evening, just pumping him with all of the goodness. And then today he woke up and said, I have very little fatigue, very slight sore throat, barely any coughing, no fever. All right, guys, that is an amazing testimonial. That's in real time. Right now, he's upstairs. I don't know if you're going to hear him, but he's talking on the phone. He's been working all day. It's huge. This product is amazing. Everybody is hyper focused because of the pandemic. So we're all really paying attention to our health. This is important for my loved ones, your loved ones, our friends and family, anybody that you can think of. And if you're not interested in jumping into the project, like,
guys, powerful testimony. Okay, think about that. How many people do you know that you love, that you think, man, if this product works that good, I need my mom, my dad, my grandparents, my sons, my daughters, my cousins, everybody, my coworkers on this product. Guys, that product alone, you guys can build a 6-figure business this year. I'm going to say that again. That product alone, you can build a 6-figure business this year, all from home on your cell phone. Okay, so next product we're going to talk about is our shake. So we do have 2 protein shakes. First of all, they're liposomal. Can you imagine taking protein and getting it into your body with 90-95% absorption? Secondly, you guys can see there's a number of different protein shakes. First one that I'll talk about, not to knock them, but listen, Herbalife has built a multi-billion-dollar company, and their strongest product is their shake. Take a screenshot, take a picture, and go back and do the comparison. That shake can't touch ours, and it's liposomal. So our whey product, our whey protein, comes from a very specific farm in New Zealand. That's why it has Happy Cow certification. It's the most top quality protein in the world, and we're getting it into your blood at 100%. The vegan option, okay, is the chocolate option. I actually thought that the whey option would be my favorite. I like the vegan option better. Okay, number one, it doesn't taste like chalk. Okay, most vegan shakes taste like chalk, but it's also got all 18 branch chain amino acids in the product. So if you've ever taken protein shakes or you've been in the gym, a lot of people who work out take a supplement for their protein shake, but then they also take a separate supplement for their BCAAs. The vegan option has them both. A phenomenal product. In fact, they taste so good. When I gave my mom the whey vanilla shake, she said, Mario, this tastes like a vanilla bean frappuccino at Starbucks. There's no way this is good for me. So great product, guys. Next one we're going to talk about is my personal favorite. It's called Renew. So Renew is a pump spray. Get a little bottle, you pump 2 to 4 pumps in the morning or even at night. You can kind of use as needed because it's based on your body's pain, the things that are going on with you as an individual, and your body's bioavailability, your body's ability to receive it. What does it work with? Increased flexibility, inflammation, joint pain, faster recovery from sports and exercise, counteract the effects of free radicals in the body, elevate an immune function, okay? So in this particular liposome, we put turmeric, which is curcumin, guys. Curcumin is the #1 anti-inflammatory in the world. But get this, the problem with curcumin is that it's under 1% absorbent into the body. So when you take the #1 anti-inflammatory in the world, you're basically peeing it out 99% plus. Not when you put it in a liposome. Check out this powerful testimony.
Hello, my name is Liana Cohen, and I'm a gold leader with our company Viseo. And I'm a very, very busy mom of 2 little boys. And I'm just so excited to share something today with you. And that is our product Renew. And this product, let me tell you, I have done so much research after being diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis on how I could naturally control the inflammation that is occurring in my body. Anybody that deals with autoimmune and chronic inflammation knows that it is extremely painful and debilitating. And, usually I was used to popping anywhere from 1 to 2 800 ibuprofens every single day. I can tell you that for the past 9 to 10 months, I've been using this product and I have not had to take even one anti-inflammatory like Advil, Tylenol, anything related to that because of this product. And I am so grateful that it has actually been working for me. It's something natural and plant-based that I know is good for my body, not going to be harmful to my kidneys, my liver. So I will be a forever user of
Awesome product, guys.
Thank you.
So think about that. If you guys know anybody who lives in pain or chronic pain, guys, they're taking Advil, Motrin, Ibros, popping them like candy. I've got a good buddy named Adam that has a phenomenal testimony with our products. He was taking like 60 Norcos and 60 Tramadols a month, just popping them like candy. Guys, that's not good for your body. And it doesn't work. That's why you have to keep increasing the amount. She just said she hasn't taken an anti-inflammatory in over 8 to 10 months, guys, and now it's been over a year and a half. Phenomenal testimony, and Liana is one of our top leaders. She's here on the webinar today. Next product is sleep. This one, guys, I don't know how I parented before sleep. Okay, so sleep is 2 to 4 pumps. Okay, 10 minutes before bed. It's got melatonin in that liposome to help you go to sleep. GABA helps you stay asleep. And NAC is clinically tested. It's actually what they use for anxiety patients. Okay, it's all natural. But what it does is it kind of flips the switch in your brain off. Have you guys ever laid in bed and your eyes are closed and you kind of feel like you're asleep, but you can completely understand and your brain won't go off? That's what NAC helps with. Also B2 and B6, which are also always been used in combination to help with losing or getting to sleep. Now, take a look at this testimonial here. Very powerful.
My name is Chase. I started taking this about 3 weeks ago, and I love it. I used to not sleep well. I used to take sleeping pills. It used to be hard for me to fall asleep without the sleeping pills. Now I stopped taking them altogether. I take this, and about 30 minutes later, I am ready to close my eyes and go to sleep. I get a lot better sleep at night. I wake up in the morning and I'm not druggy. Usually it took me 2-3 hours to really get functioning in the morning. Not anymore. I just wake up and I wouldn't say I'm ready to go run a race or anything, but I'm not so tired that I just fall back to sleep. I stay awake, and in a short period of time, I'm ready to work, to do whatever I need to do. So I love it. I've never been a morning person, and now all of a sudden I'm waking up in the morning and I'm well rested, and I have so much more to my day. So anyway, that's my story. Sleep.
Powerful testimony, guys. People underestimate the power of a good night's sleep, because when you get into REM sleep, that deepest level of sleep, it actually kicks in and stimulates other parts of your bodies and other systems in your body that go and recover your body. So if you're not getting to REM sleep, your body doesn't kick into other areas that actually help to recover and keep proactive health going on. So guys, phenomenal product. Definitely one of our favorites. My son, safe for kids, by the way, I give 2 pumps to my boys 10 minutes before bed, lights out. In fact, my 4-year-old takes off running when I say, all right, time for sleep. He's out of there, because he knows doesn't matter where he's at, he's gone. He's going to sleep, and they sleep all night. Thank you, Jesus, for sleep. All right, next product, guys, is called Beleza. So Beleza is our skincare line. What's so significant about this product, first of all, is who our partner is. We have partnered with none other than Berkshire Hathaway and Mr. Warren Buffett. If you know anything about Warren Buffett, he's probably one of the top 10 most wealthiest men in the world. How did he gain all of that wealth? Investing. He invests in businesses and invests in companies. So to be the top 10 most wealthiest men in the world by investing in companies, I'd say he's pretty darn good at picking a winner. What does that mean, and why am I sharing that? Because his company decided to partner with Viseo and give us worldwide exclusivity on this product. That says something about our company. But what makes this product so different? Guys, it's liposomal. Most skincare lines just stop at the first level, okay? Ours gets to that third level of your skin because it has multi-layered liposomes. So as it gets deeper into your skin, it keeps releasing nutrients. Take a look at some of these testimonials. This is a 20-day testimonial from one of our leaders, Ruby Tanya Valentine. Guys, look at that, 52 years old, and the 20-day difference is unbelievable. Cassie, 43, you can see the sunspots that they've lightened up on her face as well. Guys, tons and tons and tons of testimonials on this product. I've been using it since it came out every single day. And guys, look at this. I'm actually 83 years old. Can you believe it? That's my corny, cheesy joke of the day, by the way. Anyways, as we keep on moving, guys, let's talk about Eternal. So think about this. Eternal, in my opinion, is a multi-billion-dollar product. It's the #1 seller in all of Asia. So you got that little pouch, you shake it up, tear off the top, kind of squeeze it in like a Go-Gurt, okay? Now what it does, what it has in it, it's got an incredible superfruit blend. It's got glutathione, which is what we're going to talk about in just a few minutes. Hydrolyzed collagen for your hair, nails, and skin. Some of the testimonials we've had people that say their hair started growing back. We've had people say that fungus on their fingernails and toenails had started to go away. People with eczema started getting cleared up. Microactive CoQ10, which is good for your heart health. Okay, it's good for your brain health and your lung health and lung function. But let's get back to glutathione. Guys, glutathione is your body's own natural defense against viruses and diseases. Here are some diseases that are documented with links to low glutathione. Parkinson's, migraines, autism, ADHD and ADD, bipolar depression, bipolar disorder, hypertension, stroke, pancreatitis, diabetes, lupus, cancer, HIV and AIDS, Lyme disease, allergies, gingivitis, infertility, gout, chronic fatigue syndrome, arthritis. The list goes on and on and on. Guys, people actually go out and get glutathione injections. That's how powerful this is for your body. And we get it into your bloodstream in that little pouch with up to 100% absorption. True story. Because of what this does to kill viruses and diseases and infections, my family is taking 2 of these a day, every single one of us, because of how powerful this product is and why we need it. Next product is called Neuro. This is our brain food, okay? Helps with brain fog, people who have ADHD, vertigo. But the testimony you're going to hear right now comes from one of my dear friends out of the Carolinas, former NFL football player, Mr. Marcel Allman, who was having and suffering from bruising on the brain. Take a look at this.
Hey, it's Marcel here. I wanted to give my testimonial on neuro and CBD. What it's done for me is insane. I mean, I was on 7 different mood stabilizing medications for just my head. I suffer from migraines for the last 15 years. And for the last month and a half, I have been migraine-free, headache-free, and only on one of my medications. It's changed my life to the point where I am happy. I want to be around my family. I want to go out and do things. Unfortunately, during this coronavirus, we can't, but I can't explain how much neuro and CBD has changed my life. For my son, it changed his life, and being able to want to go outside and be with his friends again and not feel like he's out of control and doesn't have the control to be able to hang with his friends. So I wanted to give my testimonial on those 2 products. They are unbelievable for what they've done for my life. Thanks, guys.
Guys, what he doesn't mention in here is that being a high-level athlete, he was also a sprinter, very high level, almost made it to the Olympics. He actually needed to have ankle surgery. But because he had so much inflammation in his ankles, he was like for 2 or 3 years trying to get cleared to have surgery. He started taking our Renew product, which kills inflammation. And within 30 days, he was able to not only schedule his surgery, he was able to have his surgery on his ankles because it killed all of the inflammation, guys. Phenomenal product. Marcel will be a forever user of these products. Now, Vitox is another one that I love to talk about. Guys, it is not a sexy product. Vitox kind of sounds like detox, right? It makes you go, right? But here's what it does specifically. This particular product is meant and intended to cleanse your organs, your liver, your skin, your kidneys of toxins, of pollutants, of metals. It drains it out. Every single person on the planet should be taking Vitox every single day. Now, it also is really good for people who have autism or have autistic people in their family, because people who have autism retain high levels of metal. It's why a lot of times you'll see them like kind of twitch. It's because they have that pulsation that comes from the metals that they have in their system. So this is a phenomenal product for people who have autism, guys. So definitely get this out to your friends and family. It does a lot of good. Now, we also have V-Slim. V-Slim is our weight loss, weight management product. It comes in like a little pixie stick. Tear off the top, throw it in a water bottle, shake it up, and it's been clinically tested to help burn belly fat and to curb your appetite. It's also really good with balancing blood sugar. So if you know anybody who has diabetes and they struggle with their blood sugar counts, this is a phenomenal product for them. You take it about 30 minutes before you start to eat your food, and you'll see. We actually have a gentleman named Chico Solis out of Fort Worth, Texas, that's training for 40 and above weightlifting and physique training. He's dropped like 40 pounds, and he drinks like 3 or 4 of these a day. He says about 30 minutes before he eats, he drinks his V-Slim, and it's working like a champ. Next one we're going to talk about, guys, is V3. This is our energy drink. Okay, so all plant-based, good for hydration, for mood, okay? Drop it into a water bottle, shake it up. You never have a crash. There's no stimulants. Guys, if you guys are drinking anything that comes in a can and has like psychedelic colors on it, you're hurting yourself. Don't do that. And this product actually tastes amazing. If you put V3 and V-Slim together in a water bottle, shake it up, it's better than a pre-workout, and it's 100% healthier for you. Last product we're going to talk about is Core Complete. Core Complete is our whole foods multivitamin. Take a picture here, snapshot, see what's in here in comparison to some of the other multivitamins in the marketplace. But what is so exciting about this product, guys, is the value. We've added up everything that is in this particular product. If you were to go and purchase this at like a Whole Foods or anything like that, you'd be spending over $300 a month just to get what is in this bag that we sell for $64.95 a month. Whole Foods, greens, superfruits, probiotics and prebiotics, omegas 3, 6, 7, and 9, digestive enzymes, amino acids, phytonutrients, all types of vitamins, tons of minerals, and it's non-GMO, guys. This product is our #1 seller in our company, and guess what? It's a multivitamin. It's not sexy, guys, but it is so good for you that people literally take this product and they're like, man, I just feel like $1 million. Why? Because we use advanced absorption. You're actually keeping the nutrients into your body for the very first time. Right now, let's transition, guys, and I'm going to share with you a couple of slides on how we do what we do. So like I said, my wife and I got excited. We got started with the company. We started sharing, okay? We started sharing this product with our friends and family. Now, because of the potency of the product, because of how good the product worked, we had a lot of people say, you know what, I don't want to just buy this. I want to sell this too. We made $25,000 in our first month sharing products with people we cared about, okay? And we do it all online, by the way, okay? Now, then we taught them a system. And guys, our system is called Share and Connect, and we're going to talk about it in a few, but it's not about sales, okay? It's about sharing with friends and family things that you're passionate about. That team grew to over 7,000 people. We made over $400,000 in our first year and a half with the company. We helped over 200 people win all expense paid trips to the Bahamas, to Cabo. We helped a gal named Tanya Valentine make $100,000 in 10 months, and she retired from corporate America. Probably 25 plus people make over $50,000 part-time, okay? And guys, with what's going on right now, we're about to do it all over again. Here's why. Because if you're a skeptic today, which I was 10 years ago, by the way, my bank account was in such a place that it didn't really allow me to be a skeptic because I couldn't afford it. But I was still a skeptic. So maybe you're sitting here today and you're like, Mario, you know what? You sound just like everybody else I've ever heard in one of these companies. Why is this going to be any different? Well, let me tell you why. Because sometimes what happens outside in the marketplace dictates the success or the failure of your business. Don't believe me? Go down to your local neighborhood right now and see how many businesses have been closed down because of COVID. How many restaurants that were amazing restaurants, packed out all the time, that are now closed. because things outside are dictating the failure or the success of that business. Well, what's happening outside right now is the reason why we are exploding. This is the reason why you can be successful, because every person you know right now, their ears are open, their antennas are up, they're thinking about, considering, wanting to know about nutrition because of the pandemic. Number two, everybody we know is interested in a way to earn income from home. So with those two things, guys, all we do is we use word of mouth. Guys, people are statistically more likely to buy something from somebody that they know, love, and trust. Think about this. Have you guys ever gone to a restaurant because your sister, your brother, your cousin, your best friend said, oh my gosh, you got to try that New Mexican restaurant on Central? Oh my gosh, the enchiladas are the best. Grab a margarita. It's so good. And you're sitting there like, you call your spouse, you're like, babe, let's go to that new restaurant. My sister just went, she said it's bomb, right? We do that all the time. But on the flip side, we do it when it's bad too. Stay away from the Mexican restaurant on Central. If you know what I'm talking about, not good. So word of mouth marketing is what we do. We just share with friends and family products that we find value in, okay? So with that being said, guys, what's the next step, okay? There's 3 steps to get started with the company. Step number 1 is buy some product. Remember at the beginning, I said the thing I loved about this industry is there's not a lot of risk. It doesn't matter what type of business you run, you have risk, right? I've got to open up a storefront. I've got to furnish it. I've got to set up all the utilities. I've got to hire people in. I've got to get insurance. I've got to do all these things before I can ever even say open. And whether or not I sell products or not makes no difference to my overhead and my bills. That's risk. With us, there's zero risk, because the only thing it takes to get started is buy some products, eat them, and get healthy. Guys, it's the absolute worst thing that can happen. So step number 1, you pick a pack for yourself to consume, get healthy. Number 2, the only thing you've got to do on a monthly basis to keep your business open is to buy products for yourself and your family. We recommend the Live Well pack, about $238. This package is going to form a wall around your household and protect you guys and your immune system. By the way, though, if you get 3 customers, yours is free. So go out there and get 3 customers that don't want to join you. They just want to buy the products. Your products are free on a monthly basis. Pretty awesome. Number 3 is become a star. We're going to help you out of everybody you know. 52 million Americans out of work right now. We got to find 2 people that you know that are hungry, that are interested in changing their life, that want to go out and capture freedom. And you're going to get 1 person on your right, 1 person on your left, and then we're going to do it again. 1 person on your right, 1 person on your left, and then we help them do the same. Now you're on your way to financial freedom. That's about it, guys. So a couple of packs that I recommend to get started. Live Well pack is like our bread and butter, baby. This product right here, $250 with taxes and shipping, and you're basically putting a force field around your family. You're getting healthy, and now you're in the game. Now you can start to become a business partner with us, and we'll teach you how to go out there and take it to your friends and family. Next one, we've got a couple of weight loss options, okay? Our protein with whey and our protein with vegan. It's also got Vetox and Core. Phenomenal product, $349. Get healthy, lose weight, get in the game. Next package. Now, some people say, wait, Mamar, how did you make $25,000 when you got started in your first month? Well, first of all, is I went pro. Okay. So by getting started, I say, if you want to become a professional, if you want to make money like a pro, you got to get everything, because you want to be able to say to your friends and family, yeah, I've got all the products, come on by, test them out. You want to be able to speak with confidence. I was sharing with somebody earlier. It's like owning a restaurant, and you walk over and you're like, hey, I'm the owner. Is there anything I can do to help you? And they're like, you know what? How's the lasagna? And you see, actually, I've heard it's pretty good. I haven't tried it yet. The person there's going to be like, you're the owner and you haven't even tried your own lasagna, right? So this is going to get you all the products, but there's one more advantage. If you get started with the Pro Pack in the month of February, you're going to have 30 days of double bonuses. All you need to know is your bonus goes from 20 to 40 on one component and from 10 to 20 on another. Guys, that's insane. Same amount of work, double the amount of commissions. And then guys, we teach you a system that is not revolved around sales. It's a system revolved around sharing and connecting. So we teach you how to pique somebody's interest with the products. Hey man, what do you think about CBD? Hey, are you guys taking anything about, in regards to immunity? So you pique their interest, And then when they want to learn more, throw them on one of these, right? Put them in a Facebook group and show them a video, right? Send them a text message with some videos. If you can do that, you can be successful, guys. We're going to surround you with tons of tools. We do trainings just about every single day. Okay, we've got apps, we've got videos, we've got all kinds of other stuff, guys, that you can do. Also, we do support our veterans. We have a 10% discount on your initial purchase and 10% discount on any of your other purchases, plus specialized training for you guys on a monthly basis. And with that being said, guys, people are usually in three places. Place number one, Mario, it's not for me, but man, oh man, do I want those products. If you just want to be a customer, let the person who had you on the webinar know that you just want to be a customer. You're number one, and they'll help you purchase a product and get healthy, okay? Place number two is, Mario, I'm in. I know network marketing works. I know that being at the right place at the right time works. It matters. I know that immunity is a big deal. What do I need to do? Let the person who had you on the webinar know you're at place number two. They're going to get you to startup packages. We're going to get you trained. We're going to get you launched, and we're going to build a game plan for you. Place number three is, Mario, look, I like it. I do. I'm not going to lie. You've got my attention, but I'm not necessarily ready to jump in yet. I'd like to learn more. Contact the person who had you on the webinar. Let them know you're in a place number three and that you want to learn more. Perhaps we'll set up a call with myself or one of the other leaders. Our only objective, guys, is to bring you to a place of education and understanding so that you can make a confident and educated decision on whether or not this is for you or not. Otherwise, God bless you guys. I appreciate you spending some time with us this afternoon. Stay safe out there, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.